Hi!
Hello.
Oh my gosh, everybody's here.
That's great.
Like tons of people are chatting already.
This is good.
And
like the old days.
Just like the old days 3 weeks ago. And all the seats are full in the pub.
Yeah.
Everybody is already
Mary's
sitting down.
Thrilled.
Mary's slinging drinks. And people have French fries. I can see like all the French fries on the tables.
I can smell them actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish. I'm so hungry right now. Well, we are barely back. We barely got to the broadcast on time to the virtual pub because we've been running around like crazy. And also we haven't set up the session in 3 weeks, so we had to remember how to do it.
Right.
And I think we managed all right. Hopefully everything is in the right place.
Yeah.
We are back in my sister Kylie's basement and her husband Andrew. I always say Kylie, but it's also Andrew. And we have some exciting things in the frame here, actually. I just want to say real quick. You might notice there's some t-shirts up there, and we have some t-shirts on. They literally just arrived an hour before the broadcast happened. That was part of the reason we were so frenzied, was because my mom brought them to the door, and then we had to sort through all of them. And then we were so excited.
Fashion show them.
We had to fashion show them all. It was great. We might fashion show a couple more, but we each got 2 shirts, and these are one of the 2 shirts that we each got. So anyways, more later about shirts, but I have a whole list of things which I'm going to try to go through really quick about what's happening here. The first important thing is to say we are not back on the regular twice a week schedule.
Right.
Because I was going to say we're homeless. We're not homeless, but we are, I think the correct term is we are bumming around Alaska right now.
Right.
And my sister is kind enough to let us use her basement, but she does have a family of her own.
Yep.
And so we don't have a permanent place with great internet right now. So we're just doing these as we can. We will be doing more of these CTARS sessions, and we actually have 2 more folks lined up to be guests, but we can't introduce the dates yet because we don't know. So there you go. Don't come on Thursday because we won't be here. The pub is closed on Thursday. As usual, and especially if you're new here, you can go look in the description. I updated the description, right? By the way,
yes,
I made a new description, and there's lots of links and stuff particular to this new version of the sessions happening tonight, which is, by the way, the CTARS session. That stands for Common Tunes at Reasonable Speeds, and we are really going to try to keep ourselves to that promise.
Yep.
But I do have a disclaimer about 2 of the words in CTARS. Common and reasonable.
Yeah.
So these things are very person to person. So obviously the tunes that we think are common at the Mario session are not going to be common at other sessions, and we're very aware that people from around the world are tuning in. So some of these tunes might not be common to you. Now there's a fix for this, which is that you can submit tunes to be played on the session, and later I will show you. I'll put the form for that in the description. In the comments. But just keep in mind, some of these may not be common to you because they are common to other folks. And reasonable speed, that is really a wide range of things.
Sometimes we start at a nice reasonable speed and then
we get out of control.
End at a unreasonable speed.
Yes, which we're going to try not to do.
Yeah. But
just keep in mind, we're going to try to keep it nice and reasonable, but obviously that depends on your own level. And the cool thing about YouTube is you can actually slow the tunes down when this becomes a regular video. There's a little wheel, I think, that you click on. And
I think you can do it live, actually.
What?
Yeah.
How? That seems like it would mess with the time-space continuum.
It might, so maybe you shouldn't try it.
That might be dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, you can slow us down so that we sound like we're drunk when we're talking, and also so that you can play the tunes a little faster if we do get out of control, which we are not going to.
A little slower.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'm already talking too fast. Okay, so what else? The mailing list is really important. I keep saying this. We don't have a way to tell you when the next session is if you're not on the mailing list, so please get on the mailing list if you aren't already. The link for the mailing list is in the description of this video, or if you go over to Tunes Apply on the website, it's there. Just make sure you're on the mailing list so we can tell you what's happening next. Let's see what else. Contributions. Okay, so the CTARS model is a little different than it was before. We used to have 2 leaders plus some guests plus us as the hosts. We are the leaders for the CTARS sessions just so we can make sure that the tempo is kept nice and calm. So we will be soliciting contributions as usual. The link, as usual, is on Chris's head. Same link as always. We will pay ourselves the same leader fee that we usually pay our leaders. And then, of course, we'll pay our special guests out of that money as well. And tonight, the special guests are Pat Mangan and Andrew Finn Magill.
Woo!
Two of the most incredible Irish fiddle players you will find. And Finn plays, well,
Every
they
style.
both play
Yeah,
every style.
everything.
And Pat's a DJ.
Right.
They're both great. Okay, so they're coming up as well. So throw a few bucks in the contribution link if you can, and also that will tell us whether we can have money to keep going or not. So thank you for your contributions, especially at this very strange time in the world, in history.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, what else is on my list? Oh, the theme for tonight. We are still doing themes. Why not? The theme is off the grid, because we've been pretty off the grid, and I know a lot of other people have. Actually, somebody sent us a picture of being forced off the grid in California because of the rolling blackouts.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of off the grid lately, so that's the theme. We do have some pictures, but if you want to send some in, we will try to get them on the broadcast. The email is tunes@tune.supply. No .com in that. tunes@tune.supply. And then the last thing before we do our first set here is I just want to say we are in Alaska. You may have noticed that I like Alaska a little bit.
What?
Just a little bit. I'm a little bit proud of Alaska.
Yeah,
I like it a little
bit.
bit. Yeah, Chris has heard all about it in the last month, 2 months. I don't know how long we've been here. But anyways, we're going to be showing a bunch of places in Alaska where we go to play tunes, including 2 really cool lodges today and a glacier. And I realized when we were putting this together that it kind of sounds like an ad for Alaska. It's not an ad for Alaska, although I do hope that someday you'll be able to travel here. I was thinking it's more like a love letter to Alaska.
Yeah.
That's
a good way to put
from
it.
me and maybe you too. I don't know. I don't know if you're
I'm
in love with. You're a co-signer. Okay,
Yeah.
Great. So we really hope that you enjoy the footage as well. I'm just a big Alaska fan, as you know, and we're not doing this because anybody is telling us to do it. I just want to share my home state with everyone and hope that in the future you can visit in person when we can do such things.
Yeah.
Maybe next summer. We'll see. Whew, okay, that's my whole list. That was a lot. So let's get straight to the tunes. Hopefully you are tuned up and you have your drink from Mary. I think Mary's watching tonight. She might have
Hi,
us
Mary.
in the window. Hey, Mary. And Kara maybe also.
Yeah.
Kara's probably watching. And a snack, perhaps. We forgot to get a snack. We forgot to eat today.
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking so fast,
Yeah.
I think. But we are going to start off with some tunes that are common to the Mario's session, and I hope to other sessions as well. The first one is the Swallowtail Jig in E minor. The second one is Sliabh Russel, which I think is perhaps not as common at other sessions, but it's a really common one at Mario's. We often start with it. And then the last one is the Cat's Rambles to the Child's Saucepan, which is one I teach to my beginners a lot. And we're going to do this in honor of Baby Cat, who has passed away, unfortunately, since the last session.
Sad.
I am glad that we got to spend time with Baby Cat and that he got to be a guest on the session.
Multiple guest appearances. Yeah.
And so this is in Baby Cat's honor. All right, just 2 times on each of these here. I'm going to play an A actually to tune myself, and also if you want to tune to us, you can do that real quick. All right. So first one is this. Second one. And last one. And that last one's going to feel really slow when we get there because it's a slide, not a jig. But that will be great because we probably will be racing along at that time. So we'll see how we go here. First tunes in the Tune Supply shirts. Woohoo! Okay. 3, 4. as Nuala would say.
Yes.
Great! Woohoo! Okay, I can hear you all from thousands of miles away. It sounds great. Melinda Helford asked a very good question. She asked if that was the slow speed or the reasonable speed.
I don't know. I guess it depends on your definition.
Man, the speed really depends on you.
Yeah.
So let us know. We want the sessions, these virtual sessions, to be ones that you can actually play along to,
Right.
not a concert. So we're very interested in what will help you. Tunes, speed, whatever it is, we want to do it. So let us know. And I can see that there are a million comments and I haven't been able to read them yet, which is so exciting. I'm really glad to be back at the session.
Yeah, this is fun.
Awesome. Okay, a couple things before we have our first on-site, on-location clip. The first one is I mentioned there's a link where you can submit tune names. So if there's a certain common tune that you want us to play, if we know it, we will. The link is really long and weird because it's a Google link. So I'm going to put it in the comments. So you can just click on it from the comments and you just submit the tune names and we'll try to get
just
those on.
Just an easy Google form, like two things to fill out.
It's a super easy Google form. We just, we didn't put it on the screen because it's long.
Yeah.
It's gibberish. Okay, and the other cool thing is we are currently working on what would we call it? Editing the list of all the tunes that were on the first 40 sessions. If you're new here, we have already done 40 of these. You wouldn't know it because we're not very organized.
Yeah.
I'm not. But there are 40 of these, and we're going to edit the list so you can actually print it out and just have a list of everything that has happened so far. We're like partway done.
And go back and practice everything.
And you can practice everything. Yeah, 5 hours a day, that's true.
At least.
Okay, so before we do the first set of tunes on location, you might notice I got this map out. It's pretty small on the screen, I think, but you can probably notice that the state of Alaska is right here, and there's Canada. Now, some people think that Alaska is an island that floats off the coast of Hawaii, because that's where it usually is on maps. But indeed, it is not. It is attached to Canada up here in the north. And you can't see the detail, but I just want to show you approximately where we are going for our first set. So Fairbanks is right here in the center of the state. And there's only a few roads that you can drive in Alaska. I kind of call this the triangle of roads right here. If you go from Fairbanks to Anchorage and then over to Tok, Alaska, where my dad's family is from, and back up to Fairbanks. So we went down this side of the triangle towards Anchorage, and if you do that, you will come to Denali National Park, which you've been to now a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, like 3, 2.
More than that, I think.
2 or 3.
Quite a few. And in Denali, there's all sorts of cool stuff, but one of my favorite places to stay is called Tonglin Lake Lodge, and it's run by one of my favorite people in the world, Donna Gates, who is... I mean, there's too much good stuff to say about her, but I want to note that she is a champion agility dog trainer and competitioner.
I don't know. Handler.
Yeah. She has incredible border collies there, and I love staying there. It's just a gorgeous place. She also is a huge supporter of the arts and has built this amazing building where she does concerts during normal times, but none this year. So we asked if we could stop into her lodge, play a few tunes for you all to play along with, and that's what we're going to do.
Great.
And this is 2 sets of tunes, by the way, and we'll just flow right into them. So have fun in Tonglin Lake Lodge.
So we're going to transport over there right now.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mary O's virtual session. It's been a while since we saw you all, so we're excited that you're back. And this is the first of our sessions that we are calling Common Tunes at Reasonable Speeds. In other words, CTARS. Is that what we decided on?
CTARS.
Yeah. It's
Common Tunes at Reasonable Speeds.
It's better than CTARS.
Right.
Because that sounds like the country.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. Well, it's either called CTARS or CTARS, whatever you want to think of it as. And we have selected a few of the common tunes from the Mary O's session, the original one. But as you all know, you can submit tunes that you want us to play for future sessions from your own local sessions. Avocado has made the journey with us, as you can see. Don't worry, this wood stove is not on, so Avocado is not burning his or her feet. And let's see, what should we play? Oh yeah, okay. So these first tunes are ones that I often start the real Mary O's session with. the first tune is My Darling Asleep in the key of D. The second one is Jimmy Ward's, or Jim Ward's, some people call it. That one's in G. And the last one is another classic, The Rolling Waves in the key of D. Did I get all that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Great. And we're just going to play these 2 times each because we're going to play them at a reasonable speed, so you can all join in here. Okay. Let's see, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. we have some actual people sitting behind the camera here. And I actually forgot to say before we started that set that we are at Tonglen Lake Lodge in Denali, Alaska. We're sitting in a room that I have played lots of concerts in over the years, and unfortunately everything was canceled for this summer. So we're really excited to still be playing here in this room, which has amazing acoustics and a lovely view. I'm not sure how much you can see through the windows, but we'll try to get some other photos and videos to put onto the session. And we have Donna Gates. I know you can't see her, but she's right there. She's right there. And Chris Capps, two of my favorite people and powerhouses in the arts and business world here in Alaska, and tourism and everything else. Dogs also. There's lots of great dogs here, which we will hopefully get some pictures of as well. Yeah. Okay, we're going to play another set of tunes, which you're going to have to help me remember. The first one, oh yes, I remember, I think. The first one is Dawning of the Day, which is the same melody as the song Raglan Road. You might know that one. We're going to play that in the key of D. Then we're going to do Off She Goes, which is a slide, also in D. And then we're going to go into Sean Ryan's, also in D, and that is a march. So this is a really strange combination of tunes, but we just practiced it for 15 seconds, and we decided it's going to be fine.
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
It felt like 15 seconds to me. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. Same thing on this one. We'll do 2 times each, so the set is not too long. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was good. I couldn't remember if I had told you about the last 2 notes, but of course you know about the extra notes that go on the end. Excellent. Okay, so we will continue on to our next destination in the, what is this called? CTARS? Sure.
CTARS.
CTARS.
CTARS series.
And we'll see you wherever that is in just a second.
Zoom.
Zoom.
We're back.
Back to Fairbanks. Back to Fairbanks.
Magic.
When we were filming these, we didn't really know where we were going next, so
Right.
we were just like, well, see you wherever it is.
Let's just have some generic dialogue.
Yes, so excellent. I hope you're all playing along there. I was monitoring the comments for speed commentary, and there were some comments about being a little slow.
Yep.
But it's good to get started off on a
Gotta
slow
have
note.
one slow one. Yeah.
Yeah, and at the Real Mario session, we try to start slow and get a little faster as the night goes on. And don't worry, Finn and Pat are coming up, and theirs are a little faster,
Yep.
I think. And we also have near the end, not to give it away, but I'm going to give it away. Somebody requested Martin Wynne's number 1 and 2 to end off with, and
Exciting.
I think we'll speed it up a little bit for those.
Those are great
ones.
tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 quick things from the comments. Somebody asked about Joni Madden's Irish music cruise in Alaska. Yes,
yeah.
That does happen. I don't know when the next one is or if there's one scheduled, but she does do a cruise with a bunch of Irish musicians on it, and they go up the southeast.
This part we can show them.
This part. Oh, we have a map. Forgot we have a map. Yeah, this part right here,
Yeah.
which is just beautiful. I'm more of an interior person. You know, Alaska is so big that there's like little factions of people in different places.
Right.
For example, Fairbanksons say that Anchorage is close to Alaska
Right.
because it's a big city of like 400,000 people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people. Anyways, yes, she does, and you should check that out and see when she's doing another one. And I am hoping to maybe do a little guided tour up here next summer. Maybe. That's the first time I've said that in public. I don't know.
Woo!
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We have to
We
see
should
how.
have got a sound effect for that.
Well, where are the sound effects? We. Okay, that's the appropriate one because there's so many dogs up here.
Right.
That's the dog announcement. We have to see how we all do with COVID
Yeah.
before that.
Right.
Hopefully we will be okay. And the second thing was somebody commented on Avocado's outfit. Yes, Avocado has a new outfit. And we are unsure whether this is a kilt or a dress.
It's a very short kilt.
Yeah,
It's a very short dress.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fashion. But yes, Avocado is taking care of my scrunchie for me in case I need it.
Right.
Okay, now I mentioned in the email that we are going to do something silly. We've never done anything
One
silly.
thing silly. Great.
And okay, so what I wanted to do was a little game, interactive game. I don't know how this is going to work because obviously we are talking to a camera in the wall, so we'll see how this works. But there is a prize. Should I announce the prize now? I probably should. Okay, there's actually 2 parts to this game. Chris doesn't know what the heck I'm going to do here. That's why he's looking at me with that look, because he knows my silliness sometimes gets out of control. But here's the prize. I'm going to announce the prize first, and this is
Do you
from.
have a drum roll for the prize?
Oh yeah, it's drum roll worthy.
Let's see.
We haven't had a drum roll in a while.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Great. Baron drum roll from James Yoshizawa. So this is from a really cool store here that we just discovered called the Roaming Root. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And this has been produced in Alaska for a while now, but I've never seen it in person. Mountain Men of Alaska, 2021 calendar. Let me just show you some great pictures here. Here's one, lounging with the dog, kayaking, playing drums outside next to the ocean, etc. It's really great. It contains Alaskan holidays. It's made by 2 women who live, I think they live in Anchorage or somewhere thereabouts. Mm-hmm. Very cool. For yourself or for someone else. Now, you don't have to, there's no money involved here. There's only creativity involved in this game. So the first part of the game is to decide who gets to be the judge for the actual prize. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody clear on that? So here's how it's going to work. Pat is going to play a set next. But during Pat's set, you can submit your answer to this question into the chat. You have to be able to chat in order to make this work. And we will judge the answers. And whoever wins this is going to be the judge for the actual contest later.
Great.
Does that make sense?
So it's a two-part contest.
It's a two-part contest.
Got it.
So this part is, the prize is you get to be the judge for the
So
other
I guess
part.
that means if you're the judge, you can't win the prize.
That's true. That's true. But that's okay. We're going to do more of these, so it's fine. Okay, so here is the question that you can answer. We want to know what the best theoretical Irish trad band name is that you can come up with.
That's good.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can put those into the comments while you are playing along or thinking about playing along with. This is going to be hard to play along and think at the same time.
Yeah. People are going to have to do it.
You can figure it out.
Yep.
Put those into the comments, and meanwhile, Pat Mangan, fiddler extraordinaire, famous for playing in Riverdance since he was 16 years old, and now he also plays sometimes in Come From Away and on the Come From Away tour, and lots of other stuff. He is going to lead you in our first guest set for the CTARS session. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello everyone. So good to be back on the virtual Mario's session. I am buzzing because yesterday I played my first bit of music out in the real world in the past 5 months, and it really couldn't have been better. It was a beautiful, very small, intimate wedding ceremony and celebration for 2 of our regular viewers, actually. So I wanted to send a big congratulations to Maggie and Vadim. They really just put this wedding together in the best possible way under these circumstances. It was really safe, really intimate, and really beautiful. Outdoors, we had a great time, and it just felt so good to play some tunes with Maggie, who's a great cellist, and her sister Rogan, who I'm sure many of you know from Mary O's in real life, and she's made many appearances on the program here. So anyway, thank you guys again for having me. It just was a blast, and congratulations again. So on that note, let's keep the good buzz going here, and we'll play a few reels. I'd like to start off with The Wise Maid, Sally Gardens, and we'll finish off with The Reconciliation, which I believe we actually played last night. 2 times each, nice moderate tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
great.
Great to see Pat.
Great to see Pat. Yes, he looks and sounds amazing as usual.
As usual.
He doesn't look like he has 2 young children. Actually, he looks all calm and collected.
Yeah.
I guess they're not into school yet. Maybe that's why.
Right.
The online schooling, man, I was doing that with my nephews last couple days.
Stuff.
It's insane. It's insane.
Although it sounds like New York is going back to school, right?
Yeah, I think New York is going, well, who knows?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we feel for all you parents out there. Okay, wow. We almost didn't make it back to the screen because we're reading all the amazing...
So
there's
many good
more
things.
coming in. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I got to check really quickly because I think we know who it's going to be. But I just got to double check. Okay, entertain them for a minute while I check.
Well, I can play some music.
Oh, good. Yes. Oh, man. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I have to say the runner-up is Fecal Matter.
Yeah, that's great.
Spelled Feakle, which is place. Lauren Myko sent that one in. Excellent.
Brilliant.
Okay. Guinnessear, like Inishear, but Guinnessear. That's good too. Okay, but dun dun dun, the winner. The winner, now just to remind you, this is not the winner of the calendar. This is the winner to be the judge.
This is the winner of the judgeship.
The judgeship position for the later contest, which is not right now. I know this is so confusing. I make things more confusing than they should be.
Yep.
But the winner is Peter Kaysen.
Ooh.
Now, he submitted 3 that we think are brilliant. Okay, which was your favorite?
What is it called? I forgot.
The Boys of the Locks.
Boys of the Locks. Yeah.
LOX.
Yeah.
Okay, he must be hungry because 2 of them have to do with food.
Yeah.
The Sheftons
is great.
The Sheftons instead of the Chieftains.
Yeah.
And my favorite, Perish the Ladies. Perish the Ladies.
Oh, man.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so Peter, you will be the judge for the contest later, so get ready and don't go anywhere because we need your judgeship. Okay. Whew, that was a lot. And nobody played their set when they were supposed to play with Pat. Okay, we're being bad influences on everybody. Okay, so moving along in our journey in Alaska. So as you remember on this map that you probably can't see very well, we started in the middle in Fairbanks. We went down about halfway down the Parks Highway to Denali, and we stopped at Tongan Lake Lodge. We continued down to Anchorage, which is right down here, close to Alaska, as I mentioned. And then there's a lot of cool stuff you can do around Anchorage that's kind of day trips or 2-day trips. And one of my favorite places is Whittier, which you've been to how many times? Twice. Whittier has a very strange characteristic. Do you want to tell them about it?
Well, there's many strange characteristics.
Oh, that's true. There's a lot. There are many.
Probably the strangest, at least to me, is that the entire town lives in one of 2 condo buildings. There's the one large one and one smaller one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But the vast majority live in this one.
Yeah. It's like New York large apartment building.
Yeah.
And there's no other living places.
And there's like 300 or 400 residents, right?
Yeah.
And like almost all of them live in this giant building.
And it's amongst the mountains, and there's a little piece of land where the town is.
Yeah. And
the other weird thing about it is you have to go through the second longest tunnel in North America in order to get there. And when I was a kid, you had to drive your car onto a railroad train, and the railroad train would go through the tunnel.
Oh, cool.
And then you drive it off.
Yeah.
Now you can actually drive your car through, but it's only on the half hour. It's a 1-lane tunnel, so you go this way for half an hour, and then whoever wants to come out goes this way. And if you miss the last the last tunnel opening, you're stuck.
Yep.
You have to stay in Whittier for the night. It's a great place to go sea kayaking out of, which we didn't get to do because I read that there's an imminent landslide that's going to happen nearby that could really pose a problem for Whittier. Yes. And I don't really want to be in a sea kayak when that happens. But anyways, we didn't actually play a tune in Whittier, but we did take some footage of Avocado going into and out of the tunnel. So we're going to show that real quick.
I think we have a picture of Avocado.
Oh, we have. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
This is Avocado just outside of the tunnel, getting ready to go in.
Avocado got hungry, and you have to get in a line to go in the tunnel and wait for your spot. So Avocado prepared us. What is that? Oh, it's an organic mini Asian pear.
Yeah.
Because that's Avocado likes, fancy things.
Right.
And you'll notice that the knife that Avocado has there says property of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Which is accurate.
That's perfect.
Okay, so here is the footage of Avocado going into and out of the tunnel.
Great.
Okay, that's just a little snippet. The tunnel is much longer than that,
It's
but
longer.
it would be boring to show you everything. So that was Avocado leading us into Whittier, and then we just have 3 pictures from Whittier before we move on to playing some more tunes. This is the old building that everybody used to live in, which is now like a environmental hazard.
Right.
The Buckner building, and that's a weird place to go walking around, and you used to be able to explore in it. I mean, you weren't ever allowed to, but you could, but now you can't. This is the building where everybody lives, in the middle of the wilderness. Like,
so weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. So everybody lives in there.
And like all the services, the town services, like, doctor and school and everything is also in the building.
Can you imagine the drama?
No.
You wouldn't be able to do anything secret.
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure I would like that. Okay, and then this is actually on the anchor side of the tunnel, not on the Whittier side. That glacier that you can see in the valley that's on the right, you can barely see it. That's the Portage Glacier. And when I was a kid, that glacier came down to the water, and there were icebergs floating around the water from the glacier, and it has receded that far in just my lifetime, which is insane.
Wow.
So that's sad. But that's the Portage Glacier. You'll see it right as you go into the tunnel. All right. There you go. No tunes from Whittier. Next time.
No.
Okay, and then on the subject of Avocado, Avocado does have a fan club on Facebook. And we realize that some people might not know where to find it. If you go to our Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/tunesupply, and you click on groups, there's an Avocado fan club group there, and nothing important happens in there. Sorry, Avocado, I didn't mean to say that. Pictures of Avocado doing fun things and other dinosaur-related nonsense happens in there. It's just for fun.
Yeah,
it's just for fun.
Just
so
silliness.
You can go and be in there if you would like to. Sometimes Avocado communicates with people too.
Sometimes random people join who think it's about avocado, like the fruit, avocados, and then they get confused. So that's
somebody
hilarious.
posted like an ad for avocado drinks or something in there, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I appreciate your presence, but this is about a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Stuffed dinosaur at that. Anyways, okay, we should play some tunes.
Yes, we should.
So these next tunes are, we'll go maybe like a medium speed since we've had some slow tunes. These next 2 are Jigs. The first one is The Black Rogue, and the second one is Lark in the Morning. And these were actually submitted as CTARS tunes by Grania Evans from Killarney.
Oh, cool.
In Ireland.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if she's watching because it's the middle of the night.
Maybe tomorrow.
Perhaps tomorrow. And let's actually, since it's just 2 tunes, let's do 3 times on the first one because it's a regular length tune.
Great.
And then just 2 on Lark in the Morning because it's got 1 million parts.
Great.
Approximately 1 million parts.
Yeah, more or less.
And they're both in the key of D, but what's the first chord on?
I usually play an A to start Black Rogue.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 4. no.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we didn't do the last part.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm fired. I'm
Oh.
fired from this job. Wait, we didn't do what? Da 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 da. Okay, we gotta do it right now. Here we go. Last part. 3, 4. One more. Oh, that was bad. Nobody's going to trust me with the CTARS tunes anymore?
No?
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just too excited that we were back at the session. I think that's what's happening. Okay, so it is the halftime. Oh, we're doing pretty good. This is actually after the halftime.
We're
right
well
now, I
after
think.
the halftime, yeah.
And if you're new here, I see we have a lot of people watching. I don't know if YouTube is feeding us, folks, or what's going on.
Dunno.
We haven't seen any random comments.
No?
Oh, a few of them.
Yeah.
Anyways, so if you're new here, the way the normal Mario session works is there is what we call the halftime. And that is when our fearless leader, Miriam Buell, stands up and says a poem that she wrote, usually in the cab ride down to the session. She's very fast. And it's usually about the leaders for the night, or sometimes current events play into it, or just general cleverness. She's amazing at her poetry. So we have continued that tradition for the virtual session. This is virtual session number 41, and she has done 41 poems. So we'll have the session here now we'll have the poem here. During the poem, a real life box is passed around the session. Contributions are collected, and that is how we pay our leaders in real life. It is a strange model for a session, but it has worked for us for, I think, 5 or 6 years now. So we do the same for the virtual session. The link, though, it's not a real box. It's up there. Yep. So while you're listening to the poem or afterwards, you can click that link and throw some money into the box so we can keep this going. So here's the poem.
Let's hear from Mimi.
Hi, Mario's gang. Time for a poem from Amos and Carson. The boys here have something important to say about getting together to laugh and to play. Much as we love to, for now we will make do with friendship and tunes that might come from away. Our musician friends teach us distance is relative. Good vibes will endure. To be near, not imperative. Still, we yearn for the day when we'll all make our way back to Mary's for crispy fries, thanks to Bob and TJ. Please chip into the box if you can. Thank you so much to Caitlin and Chris. Buy scones from Mary. They are amazing. And stay safe and eat your kibble.
Oh my God.
Amos. We haven't seen Amos in weeks.
No, we haven't seen Amos or Carson in a long time. And
wow. That was great.
They look like they're nurses. They look like nurse hats on their heads. Yeah. Oh my gosh! I could I could watch that all day. Now I've lost my train of thought. Mm-hmm. It's so cute.
Chip into the box if you can.
Oh yeah, that was what I was going to say. The box. Oh, that's the real box with a real Guinness, which nobody has had in a long time. Yeah. I guess you could get a real Guinness from Mary if you go over to the bar.
And get it to go.
But it wouldn't be served in the glass. That's I don't think. Yes, and on that note, yes, Mario's is open in New York City, Avenue A and East 3rd Street. So if you're in the area, definitely stop by and grab some food. She does to-go stuff, including alcohol to go. Woohoo! Yeah. Which they're not even doing. They're not doing it in Fairbanks. So. Yeah,
they're doing it in Anchorage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in Fairbanks, people eat in restaurants, which is a little weird.
That is weird.
It's a little weird. Okay. So throw some money in the box if you can. As I mentioned at the beginning, the model for the CTAR session, since we are the leaders, we are paying ourselves the normal leader fee that we would usually pay to whoever the leader is. And then, of course, we pay our special guests. Tonight, that is Pat and Finn. Finn's coming up shortly. Yes. He's actually next, but guess what's going to happen right now?
What? Oh.
The contest.
The contest.
Okay, so Peter, I hope you're still
awake.
Here. So if you're just joining us, Peter Kaysen won the first half of the contest, which was... the prize was the judgeship of the real contest, and the prize for the real contest is Mountain Men of Alaska 2021 calendar with some really excellent photos. Let's see, I'm going to show another one here. Oh, this one.
That's a good one.
Oh my God. This man with puppies. Oh, so good. And it's good, clean family fun, actually. Yeah. It's silly.
There's only a couple butts.
Yeah. It's just, and everybody has a butt.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's really, and it's a really good calendar. I'm sad that I'm giving it away. But so the contest here is you're going to put your answers into the chat. Peter Kaysen is going to be the judge. And Peter, you have to tell us your answer for the winner of the contest at the end of this next set of tunes, which is from Andrew Finn Magill. Okay, so the question you're going to answer here is, what is your most creative name for a theoretical Irish traditional tune? Okay, so the first one is band.
Okay.
Tune. This cannot be a tune that already exists. Okay, just to be clear, new tune that hasn't been written or that you might write in the future, and the cleverer, the better.
Yeah.
So
make up a tune.
Yeah, make up a tune name.
You don't actually have to write the tune, just the name.
No, but it would be cool if you wrote the tune
that
later.
would be impressive. Yeah.
Then I would buy you a calendar actually.
Yeah.
If you did that. But anyway, so put your answers into the chat. Peter is going to judge, and Peter, tell us your answer at the end of this next set. This next set is from Andrew Finn Magill. And he doesn't say the names of the tunes at the beginning, so I'm going to tell you right now so you can prepare yourselves. The tune names are Sligo Maid, Lady on the Island, and Bird in the Bush. Okay,
great.
Have fun. Here
All
we
right,
go.
Let's go hear from Finn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Finn. Okay, and he's in the comments. I just saw.
Finn said he didn't know he was allowed to talk on the video.
Oh no, I feel bad now.
Sorry.
Well, if you write a speech that you'd like us to say into the comments, we will say it in our best Finn voice. Which
actually
reminds
we
me,
shouldn't
we shouldn't
do that. Promise that because
he's actually professional at voice
acting, accents.
Yeah, if you missed it, I don't remember what number session it is. This is why we need our organized list.
Right.
But Finn was a leader on one of our previous sessions. I feel like it was maybe like late 20s, one of those.
Yep.
With Eileen was the other guest, and Darren. Anyways, we played a clip of Finn doing his accents. He's pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. We'll have to have him do some more.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you. And has Peter announced a winner? I haven't even been.
I don't think so. Well, anytime you're ready, Peter, you can go ahead and announce.
Yeah, you can tell us what the winner is for, or who the winner is for the contest, and then we will of course need an address to send the calendar to. We'll deal with that later. We'll be on the lookout for Peter telling us who won the contest.
Oh, John has noticed also that I have switched t-shirts. I'm now modeling the men's medium, or the unisex medium in red.
And it's actually the same as I have. I like the men's shirts
Yeah.
because the arms are a little less binding for fiddle playing. So this is it's the unisex shirt in the small. Yep. I told Chris he should put that on because he looked a little dark in the black.
Well, now I'm nice and
Now
pink.
we're matching.
Yeah.
I'll have to put on a different one. Okay, so a couple things from the comments. Somebody said, why do people live in Whittier?
Well,
the answer, I'm not an expert on Whittier, but most of what happens in Whittier is industry related.
Yep.
Fishing, and the train does go in there, and Whittier is a deep water port, so things get loaded on and off the trains from large boats, and also the Alaska Ferry stops in there. Those are the things I can think of. Now, I know there's other Alaskans watching right now, so if I miss something about Whittier, please let me know. But it is predominantly industry and a little tiny bit of tourism as well. Growing, actually.
Yeah.
Tourism.
I read somewhere, I think the port owns 97% of the town or something.
Yeah. I think that's probably why everybody has to live in the house.
Right.
in the apartment. Okay, and then somebody else said, do we teach online? Yes. By we, I mean Toon Supply does lots of online instruction, both private stuff that you can book with our 60 plus artists that are on our roster, which is pretty cool, and also free education, which is on this YouTube channel if you go to the virtual learning playlist, and all sorts of other things. We're kind of all over the map.
The prize has been announced. The winner has been announced.
Do you want to announce it?
Sure. Well, we should probably have the drum roll.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a different one.
Okay. Oh, this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay.
So the runner-up was...
there's a runner-up?
Yeah, there's a runner-up prize, which is from Carrie.
Okay.
I danced on my husband and buried his grave.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
And first prize, Bob Beamers with Varnish Me Foreskin. Can't believe I had to say that on the air. Great.
Amazing.
Thanks, everybody.
Amazing. Okay, so Bob Beamers, you are the lucky winner of Mountain Men of Alaska. And also I want to note this says, now with pinups of Golden Delicious, always real mountain men. Congratulations, Bob. I have your address. That's totally fine. And we'll do more of these as we keep going with these CTARS sessions. That was just too much fun for me, at least. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. Okay.
Highly complicated, but great.
Yes. And maybe I'll try to obtain another one for the runner-up.
Yeah, we could have a runner-up prize.
Yeah. So who is that, Laura?
No, it's... I don't know this person.
Carrie. Okay, Carrie, send me your address and we'll get you a runner-up prize too, because I feel yours was actually my favorite. I danced on my husband and buried his grave. Excellent. Okay, great. Okay, community pictures. There are a bunch. I didn't even look if any came in during the show because we were having too much fun.
We've been too busy.
We're gonna show the ones that we have. And Chris, I can see it. I can see the text now. Okay, this is gonna be great. Okay, here we go. Guess who's first?
Angela Botzer.
Angela Botzer continues her winning streak with community pictures, and this is her vegetable garden in. I forgot to write. Where is she?
Wyoming. Right?
Wyoming. Yes, that looks gorgeous. Okay. This is a tie-in to our next session. This is in McCarthy, Kennecott, Alaska, which we also are going to show footage from on the next session. This is my friend Alex Williamson on the left with her mom and her brother. And her brother actually lives in Kennecott. Yeah. Which is wild.
He's a wilderness guide, though,
yeah,
right?
He's a wilderness guide, and they're from New Jersey, I believe. So there they are. And this is them on the glacier, or getting close to the Root Glacier, which we also played some tunes on. So you'll see that in a little bit as well. Anne Murphy and Christopher, how would you pronounce that last name? Bjotchen? No.
I don't know.
Bjocklin? I'm back to my mispronunciation.
Yeah, not even going to try.
Okay, Anne Murphy, who we know from the comments. And they are in Cockerton, New York?
Cockington? I don't know.
Okay, and the important part is that there is no cell service here, and they are off the grid,
Fully
which
off
is
the
our
grid.
Theme for the evening. Okay, Anne, you have to tell me the pronunciations, because as you know, I'm bad. Oh, this is Avogado's friend Chip.
Yeah.
Who's actually the dinosaur child of Peter Kaysen and Susan Walsh.
Yeah.
And there were rolling blackouts, so Chip had to go outside.
So Chip was off the grid.
Yeah, Chip was off the grid outside. This is Chris Thaler, I believe, off the grid in Iceland. Don't you recognize that?
Yeah, very cool.
That is like typical Iceland scenery there. Gorgeous. Okay, now Cindy Fong sent us this really, really, she wins the off the grid because this is a battery setup that her husband created by reading from internet forums about batteries.
Cool. What's it for?
It is to power their freezer if the power goes out because
that's very smart.
of the rolling blackouts and
so
things.
So like instead of a generator, they just have a battery setup.
And
that's
it lives
brilliant.
in that chest. It
here's
is
the stats.
connected to an app.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? So they can see what's happening. And then what was the third picture? She has another picture about it. Oh, okay, it's solar panels. Great. Yeah, which is just so cool. And she said that it could power their freezer for, I think she said 2.5 days.
Oh, cool.
Their chest freezer.
That's great.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, these are 3 pictures from Ed McCord, and these are from an ascent of Mount Drum, which is actually near where we were in McCarthy, Kennecott. This is a serious mountain, obviously. This is the high camp, he said. I told you to put these in the wrong order. This is the base camp, back down in the base camp.
Yeah.
And then the tundra camp is here. Okay, so those are backwards in order. But
that one comes first.
That one comes first, yeah. And this is in our so-called backyard, in that it is in Alaska, although it's very far away. Yeah. But gorgeous scenery.
And last one.
Edward Montgomery just sent this today. Blue Lake, Colorado, 12,000 feet.
Cool.
Isn't that amazing?
That's beautiful.
And the alpine scenery is just spectacular. Okay, so that was I did pretty bad on my first reading of details back.
Yeah, it could have been better.
It could have been better.
Yeah.
It usually could be much better. So if you send pictures in the future, send me the pronunciations.
Yes. Unless it's like painfully obvious.
I mean,
but
even
it can't hurt.
It can't hurt.
Yeah.
Just send me the pronunciations. That will help.
Oh, and has said my husband's last name is pronounced Balchin.
Balchin. And the town is
Cohecton.
Oh, Cohecton.
Oh.
The CH is a sound. Okay, great. Thank you for the pronunciation guides. Okay, so we have a little clip here from a glacier. Speaking of glaciers. This is from the Matanuska Glacier, which is one of the easiest glaciers to get to in Alaska. It's was it like 2 hours north of Anchorage?
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually, after a long drive on a gravel road, walk right up onto the glacier, like in your regular shoes.
Super easy.
If you want to. And we did that, and I played a little tune.
Yep.
So here we go. Hello there. We are standing on the Matanuska Glacier in Alaska, of course. And we walked out here onto the glacier a little ways, and I'm now going to play the glacier a tune. I was trying to think of what a glacier might like, and I think that maybe the tune Snowy Path, even though this is not snow, this is ice, but it used to be snow. So I'll play the Snowy Path, and then I'll see what happens after that. Yeah, I think the glacier liked it because the sun came out.
Pretty. Very pretty.
Yeah. Okay, those got getting a little fast.
That was not reasonable.
That was not
That was
reasonable.
yeah.
That was fast. Sorry about that. Well, the tunes didn't go as well together as I thought, because that first one is a hop jig, and then I
Right.
went to a slip jig, and it was racing along like
Right.
a train there. But you can say you got to play with a glacier if you play along there.
Yep.
And on our next CTARS, we will have even more footage from a different glacier, the Root Glacier.
Yep.
So I look forward to showing you that. Okay, couple things here. We mentioned that the T-shirts are here. I haven't gotten a chance. I was going to change into a different color, but I haven't gotten a chance. There's some of them up here. You can see the colors. The green is like really great. The blue. If you ordered a T-shirt, we are having a giant T-shirt packing party along with my mother tonight.
Yep.
And we will get them all sent out tomorrow before we go off on our next adventure. We also have the stickers and coasters, which most of you already ordered. Oh, by the way, Anna Colleton did this design.
Yes.
It's so good.
All of these designs.
All of them, yeah. So we have stickers here and coasters. If you already ordered stickers and coasters, you should have them by now. So if you don't,
So if you didn't get them, let us know.
even with
And
the USPS slowdown,
you really should have got them by now.
yeah. So if you didn't get them, please let us know, because that means they are lost in the mail. And then lastly, scones. Mary O has an online mail order scone business, which a lot of people have ordered from. And here's what the website looks like. It's a rather beautiful website.
It is. Who
If I
designed
do,
that?
if I do say so myself. And you can order those shipped to anywhere in the country of America. The country of
Thank you for
America.
clarifying.
Well, I just want to make sure. Oh, there might be people. from
So
different
if you're
countries.
looking for those scones, you can find them here, marios.company.site. Because we still haven't fixed the website.
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it works. Marios.company.site.
It
You
does,
can
yeah.
you can order your scones there.
Yes.
Okay, let's play some tunes.
Great. What's up next?
We were attempting not to go over, but it's
We're
not
going
possible.
over,
It's
yeah.
not possible. We're gonna play some slip jigs.
Great.
So the first one is called Redican's Mother. I taught this under the wrong name a few years ago at Swannanoa. So Puck, I think, maybe learned it with the wrong name. What was I calling it? Do you remember?
No. I remember I learned it under the wrong name as well. Yeah.
Fair Young Canavans.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay, that's not the right name. The right name is Redican's Mother. It's in the key of D, and we'll play that through 3 times, and then we'll go into the Kid on the Mountain. I selected the Kid on the Mountain because we're going to show some footage where we
Oh, yeah.
saw some
That's
kids on the mountain in a
That's
moment.
good, yeah.
And that one's a long one as well, and I'm going to attempt to play all of the parts.
Okay.
And it's in the key of E minor, and we will play that just twice.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. nice. I love that one.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorites.
great tune.
I was just thinking, and somebody mentioned, if either of us gives each other the look, like, what are you doing? It's immortalized on camera.
Very obvious.
That's pretty funny. I gave you a look because I could have sworn that you almost went in the wrong part for a moment. Did that happen?
No.
No? Okay. Well, we might be even on forgetting parts today in 5-part tunes.
What?
Okay, well, we didn't fall off the mountain there, which is good.
No.
Okay, we're nearing the end. We got a couple more things. But I just wanted to mention again, in case you joined us late, a couple things. One, the most important one is that we are not back to a twice-a-week schedule. We probably won't go back.
We're really not back to a schedule.
We're not back to a schedule at all. That's true.
We're just here today.
Yes, that's all you can ask in life, I think, is just to be
What
here
more do
for
you want?
today. So don't come back to the virtual pub on Thursday because we won't be here.
It's closed.
You could come back, I suppose. If
They're
you
out
want.
of beer, though.
They are out of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go to Mario's instead in person if you're in New York. Grab a beer or French fries. We will let you know when the next one happens, the next session. But in order to do that, we need to be able to contact you. So please get on the mailing list, which is in the description of the video, and also over on the Tune Supply website, which you can check out for all sorts of interesting things. We need to do a little revamp on the website. I'm working on it. Also, the Tune Supply store is pretty cool. If you wanna, you can buy actual things, or if you would like to. Well, there's also intangible things that you can buy, which are
real things or fake things.
Well, they're not fake, but in fact, they're really cool because they're all
Yes.
custom made for you.
Custom performances.
Custom performances. Some people think when we say that it means that you have to actually be there for the performance. No, they're recorded, customized for you, and then sent to you on a private link so you can enjoy.
Or to your gift recipient.
Yes. So go check that out. That is one of the most direct ways to financially support trad musicians in these strange times. We do have some stuff coming up. The next CTARS session will feature footage from McCarthy and Kennecott, which are just like some of the coolest places I've ever been to.
Yep. We played on another glacier.
That will
definitely make an appearance.
Look up Kennecott Mine, actually, if you get a chance. It's just wild.
Yeah.
It's over here. So if you're looking at the kind of triangle of available roads here, it's over on this side of the triangle, in the middle of really nowhere.
Right.
You have to drive a long ways from Anchorage before you get on a 60-mile, very difficult dirt road, which takes about 3 hours. And then when you get there, you can't even drive your car into the town. You have to walk over a bridge and then walk another mile into town.
Yep.
It's cool. So we'll do that. And then we also have sessions coming up with Louisa Bennion is going to do France number 2 session, including some road trips that she took in France, visiting different musicians there. And Emerald Ray is going to be the guest on a session.
Yep. And those are going to be more like normal speed
Yes,
sessions,
those will be
right?
normal sessions.
Yeah.
But we'll keep doing these CTAR sessions that we're hosting as well. Yes, okay. And that's it. Okay, so we've got one more little... we've got 2 clips from one more place we visited, which is Sheep Mountain Lodge. Now, I had never been here before because this part of the road... Fairbanksons never go on this part of the road because... It's far away, and it's the part of the triangle where you just would never go. Like
you wouldn't be going there unless you like had a specific destination, right?
Yes, or you were going for an adventure, or you're going to Valdez or something. So I haven't been on that part very much. It's down by the Matanuska Glacier where we were just playing, and we stayed at this really cool place with this young couple who runs it. The whole thing was great. Anyways, they had a really cool greenhouse with an interesting character in the greenhouse. And we played some tunes there for you to play along to. So here we go. Hello, Marios. We are here at the Sheep Mountain Lodge to play you some more common tunes at reasonable speeds for you to play along with at home. And one of the themes of our Alaska trip has been playing with animals. And so we found this moose who's been willing to sit here really patiently and calmly while we play some tunes. We're not sure what the name of the moose is. Maybe Travis?
Yeah, I think so.
Travis the moose. Might be albino, we're not sure. But it is a he. We know that it's a he because he has big things sticking out of his head. And okay, so we were thinking of what tunes to play in this gorgeous location. I know you can't see everything now, but we'll put some pictures on. It's stunning. There's mountains all around. There's a glacier down there. We just went out on a helicopter ride. The helicopter's right there, and we saw lots of animals. So we were thinking of some nature tunes, and we came up with the reel called A Fair Wind, which is in G, 3-part reel. And then Mountain Road, of course, because we're on Mountain Road right here. And we'll just do these 2 times each at a nice, reasonable speed. A reasonable speed.
Yep.
And we'll hope that Travis enjoys these tunes. Otherwise, if he doesn't, we are in big trouble because we are in an enclosed area with the moose. You don't usually want to do that. Okay. So I'll just play the start so you can think of how to go. The Fair Wind is, and then Mountain Road is. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Is that a good speed?
Yeah, no faster than that.
Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. said that.
Oh.
I didn't know Moose had a high-pitched voice, but yes. I guess he does. Thanks for listening, Travis. Okay, and we're on to the next place. See you.
Bye.
I heard a few mistakes. Yeah. But you know what? You know what I'm going to blame the mistakes on?
Travis.
No, Travis did just fine there. It was really hot.
It was
in
hot.
That greenhouse.
Yeah.
It's cold outside in Alaska right now.
Yep.
So we were wearing our sweaters, and then the greenhouse, as greenhouses are, was really hot. So I couldn't play. That's my excuse.
I couldn't either.
But what a really lovely setting to play in. And we are going to show you a little bit from Sheep Mountain Lodge in just a second. But before we do that, a little avocado picture here.
Oh, yeah.
Avocado was admiring the view from the deck of the lovely cabins that you can stay at there. And also, we saw a bear while we were there.
Yep.
So we just want to show you the picture of the bear that we found. It's a little close for comfort, but at least it was wearing a mask. It was a nice, safe bear.
Yes.
Not spreading any bear COVID to anybody, so
yeah.
that was nice. Okay, and then we have one non-musical thing happening tonight, which we're going to dedicate to TJ, because we know that TJ loves aircraft of all sorts. And this is not a plane, which TJ knows how to fly. It is a helicopter. We got to go in a very cool little, it was like a sports car helicopter.
It is.
The owner of Sheep Mountain Lodge flies helicopters, and he took us out to see some animals and see the glacier. And we thought you might want to ride along in the virtual helicopter for just a few minutes before we play our last set of tunes. So here we go.
Yeah, that was fun.
Whenever I see a bear, it has an exclamation point after.
Yes,
Lounging
yeah.
bear.
We actually saw goats and sheep also on Sheep Mountain.
Kids on the mountain.
Kids on the mountain.
If you will.
But from the helicopter, they just look like little tiny white dots.
Yeah.
So we don't have like a fancy zoom lens on the camera, so we weren't able to like really get a picture that captured it.
The name is accurate. There are sheep on Sheep Mountain.
Yeah.
But not you might be thinking of like furry, like ba sheep. No,
these are doll sheep.
Doll sheep with the horns. They're very cool, and they can climb all over the rocks. Okay, we have one more. Did I cut you off? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. We have one more set, which was submitted by Brian Murchison. I hope he's still watching us at this point. We're gonna do that in a second, but I was just gonna show you some of the colors of the shirts because they turned out really cool. I was really scared anytime you print something, it's scary.
Well,
but
and we ordered
lots.
100 shirts or
a lot of
something,
shirts.
right? So
yeah.
if it's wrong, then it's a big problem. So.
Yeah, it's a big problem, and it's a waste of resources.
Right.
And anyways, okay, so here's the green, which I didn't think I was going to like, but I actually do like the green. And here is the women's, or it could be men's, but it was billed as women's tank top, the bright pink. And here is a version of the women's. We're wearing the men's right now. This is the women's specific in the blue. So there were a whole bunch of other options, but I just want to share those with you because I'm so excited. And they're really soft. Here you can feel them. You can feel them. It's really soft.
They're really soft.
They're really soft. Yeah. Okay.
So if you ordered shirts, we should have those out in the mail tomorrow.
We got to have them out tomorrow because we're going
leaving,
off into the wilderness. So we'll send those out tonight, and you can get shirts. There's not an enormous selection, but there are some left on the website, and what is on the website is what we have.
Yeah, we should have the stock up to date.
Yeah.
So.
Store.tune.supply.
Yep.
Okay, a couple last things. Sign up for the mailing list. I'm just going to say it again. That's how we're going to let you know. This is not on a regular schedule. These are one-offs until we get back to internet land.
Yep.
So sign up for the mailing list, which is in the description. You can like the YouTube channel because
subscribe to the YouTube.
Subscribe. Does it tell you when there's a new thing that we're doing?
I don't know.
Okay, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, we've got a Facebook and an Instagram, all that good, nasty stuff, social media. And if you can throw a few bucks into the contribution link, which is up above Chris's head today, that allows us to pay our guests. And also we are, for this one, paying ourselves the usual leader fee that we pay to our leaders. And we'll have more stuff coming up soon.
Yeah.
So one last set of tunes here. I'm a little scared of this one because I actually haven't played one of these tunes in a long time. This is one that was submitted to the CTARS request line, which is a Google form, by Brian Murchison, and he requested Martin Wynne's number 1 and number 2, but in reverse order. Number 2 first.
Yep.
And I'm not really even clear which one is 1 and which one is 2, so I don't even know if I have this right. That's 2, right?
That's 2, yeah.
Okay, great. So we're going to play that one first.
I know that because that's the only one I actually play.
I mean, I barely play the other one, so this could be a disaster. But we're going to play number 2 first, which is what Chris just did there. And then number 1, which is the one I know less well, but we're going to attempt it. That's this one. And we're going to go a little bit faster, not super fast, but since this is our last set, we'll go on the faster side for those of you who are warmed up now.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. This should do probably 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. comes out on the last set. That's what usually happens at the Tunes of Life virtual session. That was fun. Okay, we didn't get too out of control there. That was
reasonable.
I think it was reasonable for the last set of the night. And actually, Brian Murchison told me, and I didn't know this, that Brian is from or in Buffalo, New York, and cool. Martin Wynne spent the last few years of his life there, apparently.
Oh, very cool.
So that was, I think, why he selected those tunes. So please do send us your requests for tunes you want us to play so that you can play along on that Google form. I have it up. I'll put the link in real quick. I don't have any hands to do that.
You want me to hold the...
Yeah.
Here. I'll
Okay.
entertain everyone with my...
Oh yeah, please entertain them with your fiddle playing. What do you call this instrument, by the way, Chris?
What instrument?
That.
Violin?
No, your other name.
Fiddle?
No.
Screechbox?
Screechbox. Screechbox is Chris's name for the fiddle, which I think is great. Okay, so this is... I feel like I'm a country singer now, like you're kind of setting the mood for what's going to happen next, which is that we're done. Yeah. Thank you for joining us for the itinerant return of the Mario's virtual session, CTARS number 1. Mm-hmm. And we will look forward to seeing you the next time. I don't think I have any. I think I said everything. Yeah. I mean, I said a lot of words, so hopefully. Yeah, it's great to have Pat and Finn Magill on. That was lovely. Yes, thanks, guys. And thanks to the 2 lodges we visited. And also, I forgot to say hello to John Redmond. Oh. I've been meaning every single time we go to the camera to say hi. So, hi, John. Hi, John. And hopefully John might want to come back soon to the session and lead something. Yeah. Maybe with Matt. The Dream Team, yeah. The Dream Team. Cool. Okay, well, I think that's it. Yeah. So, if you won the contest, our 2 winners, I have Bob's email address. So Bob, we've got. So Carrie, let us know how to send your prize to you. Yeah, preferably at tunes@tune.supply. Tunes@tune.supply. And we will see you the next time. Sign up for the mailing list so we can let you know when that is. Okay, from Alaska. All right, until next time. Good night. Good night.